5:30 in the morning. A woman stands in front of the wardrobe mirror. She gently runs her fingers through her hair, applies cream to her face, and shapes her lips into a smile that is neither happiness nor sadness, just a habit. This is the same woman who roared like a lioness while giving a presentation at the office yesterday. The same woman who managed her child's school fees, house rent, and her mother-in-law's surgery expenses all at once. The same woman whose Instagram is filled with hashtags like blessed and gratitude. But on this side of the mirror, there is a question in her eyes, a question she has never put into words. A question so terrifying that even thinking about it makes her soul tremble. Am I really who I appear to be? Or am I just a character that I wrote so perfectly that the real writer inside me has already died? This is not a metaphor. This is the name of that crack that exists inside every woman. That crack from where voices emerge. The ones we silence by calling them bad thoughts. That crack where writing "I don't want anything" actually means "I want everything." Where screams are buried. Today, we are talking about those forbidden confessions. Those secrets that women hide even from themselves. Because in this society, accepting the truth to yourself is the biggest crime. A woman is taught to be good, a good daughter, a good wife, a good mother, a good daughter-in-law, but she is never taught that being good means being complete for herself, not convenient for others. In this chapter, we will step into that crack. We will expose those secrets that women didn't bury in the name of dreams, but in the name of duties. This is the story of those women who cook bread as mothers during the day, and at night, while cutting the same bread, think, "I wish, just once, I was hungry for myself." First confession: I love my children, but sometimes I want to run away from them. Yes, your eyes widened, didn't they? Because a good mother is not supposed to think like that, but she does. Every woman who has given her body, her time, her sleep, her identity to a small human, she thinks this. She thinks, instead of crying locked inside a bathroom, what if she could sit by the ocean and scream? She thinks, what if her body wasn't just a mother's body, but also a woman's body? But the moment she thinks this, she gets scared. What if someone hears this? They will call her a bad mother, so she lies, even to herself. No, I don't feel like that. I'm happy. But this illusion of happiness is the poison, slowly killing the woman inside her. The woman who once wrote poems, who once went to dance classes, whose laughter had mischief in it. That woman is now just a function, a machine that runs the house, raises children, handles the husband, keeps society happy, and when the machine gets tired, she is called weak. When the machine cries, she is called hysterical. When the machine speaks, she is called shameless. Second confession: I love my husband, but sometimes I miss the life without him. After 7 years of marriage, a woman gets used to two things: her husband snoring and killing her own desires. She remembers the day she brought her favorite clothes, books, and diary from her parents' home. Slowly, those clothes moved to the corner of the wardrobe. Those books got buried under children's notebooks. And that diary, the one where she wrote her dreams, today, it lies in the kitchen cupboard. Between vegetable bills, she wonders, what if someone had asked her just once, "What do you want?" without the condition that her desire must fit the budget or society's approval. But no one asked. She was just molded into format's first daughter, then wife, then daughter-in-law, and now, when she tries to step out of that format, she is called spoiled. But the truth is, she is not spoiled. She is awake. And the first step of awakening is to stop lying to yourself, to say, yes, I'm tired. Yes, I want solitude. Yes, I want to live for myself. This is not a crime. It is a human need. Third, confession: I never learned to enjoy intimacy because I was taught it is a duty, not pleasure. This is the deepest, most hidden secret. Women are separated from their own bodies. They are told their body is a symbol of shame, not desire. After marriage, their body becomes a tool for reproduction, for the husband's satisfaction, but their own desire, that becomes a sin. And out of fear of this sin, millions of women stopped communicating with their own bodies. They endure intimacy. They don't experience it. They rename pain as duty. And when sometimes they think, I wish I could feel desire too, they immediately label it as dirty and throw it into that part of the mind from where nothing returns. This self slowly rots their identity. These 3 confessions are just the beginning. These are the cracks through which a woman's real self peeks out. And until she stops filling these cracks with fake perfection, she keeps breaking in every silence, where she was taught to stay quiet in every no that she swallowed and turned into yes. Standing on the balcony of the 4th floor, Nia made the biggest decision of her life. Not that she will jump, but that she will not jump. Strange, isn't it? But this is the point where most women arrive, where living and dying both start to feel the same. Nia was 34, a bank manager, a mother of 2, a successful woman, but her diary told a different story. She wrote, today again, I saw that dream. I'm running on an empty road. No one is behind me, yet I am scared. And then a voice comes, stop, you are a woman. You don't know how to run. I stop and remain stuck in the same place. That dream was her life. She was taught to stop. Stop means stay within limits. Be happy with what you have. Don't dream too big. Those dreams are not for women. Slowly, all these NOs become chains, and a woman wears these chains so long that she starts believing they are her jewelry. Jewelry of respect, jewelry of goodness, until one day she starts suffocating. 4th confession: I climbed every step of my career, but at every step I feared falling, because I was taught my success is my family's failure. When a man succeeds, the whole family celebrates. When a woman succeeds, people question, how were they allowed so much freedom? She is told, the higher you go, the lonelier you become. The more you earn, the more your home breaks. And out of this fear, many women cut their own wings. They reject promotions. They push their dreams aside, calling them hobbies. They try to prove they are adjustable. And one day, when they see a male colleague surpass them, a fire burns inside. That fire is not jealousy. It is the anger of all the NOs they forced upon themselves. 5th confession: I have never told anyone that I hate my father too. The same father I pretend to worship. This is the most toxic confession, because a daughter hating her father shakes the foundation of society. But the truth is, many daughters do. The father who saw their mother cry and stayed silent. The father who called the son an heir and the daughter a burden. The father who destroyed her career to settle her marriage. The father who called her someone else's wealth, but she can never say it out loud because father is given the status of God, and hating God is a sin. So she renames her hatred as understanding. His time was different. He meant well. She becomes such a good daughter that the real daughter inside her dies. Sixth confession: I hate my body, and this hatred is eating me alive after childbirth. After aging, the same body that gave life is called imperfect. Women stand in front of mirrors, criticizing every part. This belly is too big. These thighs are too thick. These wrinkles are too deep. They diet. They go to the gym. They apply creams. But they never ask, what has this body done for me? This body carried life for 9 months. This body supported relationships. This body gave strength to chase dreams. But no, it is judged only by appearance, and slowly, she too starts seeing her body as an enemy. And when the body becomes an enemy, where will the soul live? These 6 confessions are just the tip of the iceberg. These are the voices that echo hundreds of times inside women, but are silenced every time in the name of peace. And this is where the darkest chapter begins, where a woman drifts so far from herself that she starts believing her own existence was a mistake. But this is not the end. This is the beginning. Because until these truths remain buried, women will keep chasing perfection and forget to be real. And when a woman is not real, the home she builds becomes just a structure whose foundation is buried with her screams. In the coming chapters, we will give voice to those screams. We will learn how women can turn the noise of no into the music of yes, how they can bring back the woman inside they themselves once killed. Because when a woman starts telling herself the truth, no force in the world can ever break her.